So I got a question how I go about with my lifestyle clients who are still far from their goal weight, not very lean, and despite dieting slowly, they still lose their period. Do I keep going and then work on restoring the cycle after reaching their goal physique, or pause the fat loss and bring them out of the deficit until the period comes back? Thank you in advance. It's going to be very dependent on our client. To me, what is most important for my client is what their main goal is and whether that aligns with our overall health goals. But back to your question, if the client comes to me and they are seeking help to restore their cycle, there are three things that we're going to look at: mental and physical stress, try to find strategies to reduce anxiety, stress, emotional stress, and all of these different stressors that could be affecting that particular issue. We're going to look at exercise, physical activity, cardiovascular exercise, and for the most part, diet. If they have been chronically dieting for a long time, there's obviously deficiencies in their nutrition. We have to restore that nutrition. In the majority of the cases, for hypothalamic amenorrhea clients, we will increase their caloric intake progressively sometimes be abrupt depending on what is the severity of the situation, how long have these clients been without their period, what is their age, and what is the risk of consequences without their period. The other thing is exercise needs to be adjusted. So it's not that you just completely eliminate exercise, but you have to look at quantity, frequency, intensity. And same with everything else that we've spoke about, the emotional stress and disrupted sleep, environmental stress. So by addressing all of these things, we can find a good place for them to restore their cycle. This is important. They are seeking help to address this particular issue. But if they are coming to you to do a contest prep, there is likelihood that their period may go away. And if it goes away, then we will work towards restoring it later on. There is going to be a response for different females to energy availability and the deficit, the amount of stress that is placed in the body while they're prepping. In my case, for example, I am very sensitive to energy availability and stress. My body already perceives that if I am in a calorie deficit, but I'm also training a lot, reducing my fat intake, and there's like additional stress going on, my body says like, nope, this is not time for reproduction, this is not important, and my period pretty much goes away. Once I reduce my training and I restore a decent pace of life and my diet goes back to a much more normal for what my body was used to, period comes back. Obviously, that's also related with like your body composition, but not all the time, because you could be very, very lean. And I have seen a lot of clients and athletes that are very lean, but they also have a very good lifestyle. Their diet is in a good place. They have periods of rest, periods of stress, but overall they have a very good balance, healthy lifestyle, and it's nothing to do with like an actual bodybuilding prep. I have seen clients in a prep that they actually continue to maintain their period throughout the entire time and they have no problems whatsoever. Is this healthy? No, it is not. But we can't 100% prevent someone to achieve or pursue a particular goal if that is bodybuilding. It's just a temporary loss of their cycle. Always can come back once the stresses, nutrition, and the exercise go back to a healthy place. Hope this helped.